Hey, what's good everybody? It's a Saber54 with a TCG online match with our Dynamotor Flaaffy deck, an ability that I really like on Stage 1 Pokemon, of course. And I hope they just give us, in this life, one that does for fire energy, because I just really like, when I use energy acceleration Pokemon, I think fire type might be my favorite type to just utilize. Maybe it's because of Inferno Fandango Emboar. Maybe it's just a whole different reason. I don't know. I think it's because it's like the original shit with Blaziken, Firestar Blaziken, that I just really dig that. And that card, I couldn't utilize that damn card being a stage 2 when they reprinted that in the Dragon Majesty set. It was pretty annoying. I mean, it's all down to this, rare candy with the errata, stage 2 Pokemon not being good, just so many things against them. It really sucks. And Blaziken GX didn't do us any favors either. I mean, it got power creep pretty quickly, to be honest. Anyway, let's see what we got here today with a realistic deck that we have, not an imaginary deck. But I do hope in the future they give us like, I don't know, like Mortar with this sort of effect, or I don't know, a Charmeleon or something, just something. Anyway, okay, so my opponent is using a Garchomp deck. You can tell because of the little Gibble that evolved into Gabite there. I'm pretty confident it's the new Garchomp from Brilliant Stars. I can't really think of any other Garchomp card, if we even have one. It's a dragon type, it's not going to have a weakness, but it doesn't matter because it's going to die in one shot all day long. I mean, it just goes to show you, like I've said with the power creep of these stage 2s, even a Pokemon like this Ninetales here, which does 180 for 4, which isn't so great, is going to be able to effectively get a 1-hit KO and just not really lose much. I just got to discard 1 energy. So, uh, in the process of setting up here, have a few Fluaffies already evolved, but we just need to get energies in the discard pile. And I need some sort of a switching as well. Like, it's just so annoying when you don't have something like Keldeo EX or Donwings the Crossmat GX with that rush in ability. I think Donwings had a different name for the effect, but it was essentially the same thing. Just complete easy board control, as long as you had like a float stone or even this air balloon was going to do the trick. Okay, so here goes. Let's put a few energies on Rayquaza. I guess make that guy ready, because I'm not going to be able to do anything else. Use the incense to get the Flaaffy, so all of the pieces are in hand. I mean, I got all of my setup, but I just don't have any supporters now. So draw a few cards with Tapu Koko. This is kind of nice in the start of the game. If you can do this, draw cards and do a little bit of damage. The damage doesn't matter on the Snorlax because it just has 130 HP. But it's nice if you can hit something that would have like 200 HP maybe, or just a V essentially. So he's going to use Escape Rope, and I'm just going to promote Marip. I'd rather just sacrifice one of these if he's going to get a KO, rather than just let my 2 prize Pokemon get hurt. And of course, we're not going to put the Fluaffies in the active position, as they're already evolved. So he promoted the Zigzagoon. He's actually using my stadium and reaping the benefits quite well. So I'm giving him a way to get easy basics, get those Gibbles. Got another one. And it's going to go for Scoop Up Net. I can't believe, I mean, he's drawing so many cards with Snorlax and he still can't quite get his setup going. So he promoted this guy again. I'm guessing he's just going to pass the turn and draw cards, not attack. Only 1 energy. He retreated and lost 1 too in the beginning, I think. So, yeah. Regarding this Garchomp, I was pretty critical of him in my Brilliant Stars review because I think there was a translation error when I saw that card. It just said that it blocked effects only, but it's actually going to be fully immune to anything when it evolves to. So that was a Crobat 2 that got released. I think it might be from this era too, or maybe it's from the Sun and Moon GX era. You evolve into it and it's not going to get any damage, but it did not do anything. I wanted to use it to be honest, but I just couldn't for the life of me make it work or just find a way to just build it and say, hey, you know what, this is effective. Just because it wasn't going to do enough damage, and you needed like a 3 energy, you had like a 3 energy attack to attack. Just all colorless, so you could do like triple acceleration, but that's not really going to do anything, man. You discard it, you don't get a KO. Not effective. And it's the same story with this Garchomp. It has a better attack, obviously, more HP. It's a newer Pokemon, but you're just trying to be immune so you can get those 2 attacks, and you just get a KO that way. I guess the EXP share is going to help you out with conserving the energies, but it's just not worth it, man. I guess a lot of people, maybe if they're newer to the game or if they haven't had the experience that I had trying to make these stage 2s work, they're in that phase to think, okay, maybe this can work, but they're not really going to work. If Torterra can't really work, any other stage 2 isn't really going to work. Okay, so gets another Gabite out. He actually has 3 Gabites out, but not the big man himself, Garchomp. So quick ball. I got my first prize too with Tapu Koko V. Just doing 200 is more than enough. It's gonna use another escape rope. Okay, dude, if you want to do that, I'm just gonna promote Flaaffy. I'm very willing to let one go as long as I can keep my V's fresh and healthy. Because I know this guy just can't get like a one-hit KO. He can't do anything really dangerous. Best case scenario is like a 2-hit KO. So we're just gonna switch and get another free KO here on this Snorlax. And he's really happy, or I think this is sarcasm, a little heart emoji there, because he used Snorlax and I'm just negating his shit with Marnie. It's very annoying. I know when that happens. It happened to me too, of course. It happens to me. But you just gotta live with it. I mean, with a supporter like that in the format, it's the reality. I mean, trust me, it's a hell of a lot. It's been a hell of a lot worse shit in the past. Like Marshadow with the Shuffle Intro 4 and other annoying cards. Red card. Fuck those cards. Marnie does have a little bit of an advantage in the beginning compared to N, when it's going to give 6 cards to your opponent if they haven't taken prizes. But N, I think ultimately is the better card. I made a card comparison review a long time ago. I haven't made one of those types of videos in a while, but they're both great cards. But at least for me, I prefer N, and when it comes down to it, I think N is the better card. I think Jason Klasinski would agree as well. Anyway, so we're gonna retreat the Ninetales. He decided to just put it active and just get it stuck, but not really gonna mean much. And let's see, we're gonna put energies on it actually, because I can do that. I have enough energies to spare at this point, and I might even attack with it too at this point. So we get the 3rd prize, and this guy hasn't even made any damn attack. Like, the only damage I have is through Zigzagoon, and that's it. And my man, you're at like 25, 26 cards. Okay, so he finally got the Garchomp. I was just gonna say, like, you went through your deck, you have so many things that discompile. Like, how is it so difficult for you to see stage 2? Do you just run 1 in the deck? I don't get it. Okay, so Sonic Slip, he gets a big attack off, and the other terrible thing of this Garchomp is that you have to discard 2 cards from your own deck to do the attack, just to do 160. I mean, it's not that impressive, even for 2 energies. Now, it is going to be a guaranteed 2-hit KO on nearly all Pokemon, including VMAXs, or many VMAXs, I should say, not all of them. But it's just not worth it. All of the drawbacks outweigh the positives. And this is what I'm just going to do here. Okay, you buy your free turn. Here's Flaaffy. You're just going to get 1 prize. You're not going to get the 2. And then, as soon as I can attack again, my dude is going to KO you guys, and then you're back from where you started. Just not good enough. And I just really feel sorry, and I sympathize with everybody trying to use stage 2s. I mean, you want to use them, these holographic normal stage 2 Pokemon from the sets. Whether it's Garchomp, whether it's another stage 2, you want to use these cards. You like these cards. But they just do not work in this day and age. Check out my Power Creep video if you haven't watched it. The latest one that I made for why the regular Pokemon can't compete. It's just something that everybody needs to see that just doesn't know this shit. Okay, we're gonna go for Marnie, and yeah, I'm just gonna go classy here and even just use Ninetales V to finish this dude off. 180 damage is pretty cool, being able to use Ninetales for once. This is like one of the best full arts from Rebel Clash. People think Rebel Clash is a shit set. I never understood why. A lot of amazing cards from that set, from Scoop Up Nets to certain Vs, like Inteleon VMAX was there. That was a good card. There's a lot of good cards. I don't know why people think it's shit. I'd say Darkness Ablaze is a weaker set than Rebel Clash. Even Boss's Orders comes from that set. Anyway, so that's a GG. He surrendered. A bit maybe hasty. He was going to lose anyway, but I wanted to finish him off fully. So that's GG. Hope you guys enjoyed this match. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Wazay!